The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. It's taken in by Sinnott. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first. From the gun, it's Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They bring their tight end left. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. Dumped off to his running back. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber of defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Throwing out to the left, Cup. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points. They'll try and punch it in. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll send him up the middle. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Now Daniels to throw. Into traffic. Complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Washington calls it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. The Commanders going field goal here. It's a chip shot, this one, straight ahead. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They have themselves another first and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Jones reels it in. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Offense set for a first and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got this complete to James Cook. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions facing a deficit near the break. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Looking to throw, Goff. Connects with Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing again. It's Goff. This throw is cut. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They send a man in motion. Cook is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Daniels back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They strike for 23 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he drives this forward to the 6. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. No one around. He's got space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Off play action, Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. First and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now Daniels off the play action. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To throw, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here on first down. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Completed to his running back. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Daniels on 1st down. It is Cup, left side. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another one for Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down.
Hey, 76! 76! 76!
Goff setting to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's now 4th down.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And this is the first time he's been called on today. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And a man is there to knock that away.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Commanders. Third down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run here from the gun. Has a lane past the 45. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Can't get it to him, incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're set up at the 35 now. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
He'll throw it. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You gotta react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Fourth down, and we're gonna see just how clutch he is on this kick. This a 54-yarder. Got all of it, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap here to Goff. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running it with David Montgomery. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first. Again, it's Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he'll advance this down to the 38 on that run. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Back to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Hits his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here he is to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They give it to him again. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
So they call a timeout. So that is their final one, and with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it, or do they just kick it now? So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive.